Do you know there is a force behind everything? Not behind some things, but everything? Every smile, every tear, every breakthrough, every heartbreak. Something started it. Something pushed it. Something whispered first. Today, we are unveiling the spirit behind divorce. Have you ever wondered how two people who once held hands and said, "forever," can suddenly become enemies who can't stand the sound of each other's names? Have you ever seen a couple who used to call each other "my world," now praying never to cross paths again? Have you ever watched love melt into hatred so deep that even memories become painful? There is something behind that. His name was Mark. Calm, handsome, hardworking, the kind of man people believed would make a perfect husband. And for a while, everything was perfect. His marriage was beautiful. His wife, Clara, adored him. Their early years were full of laughter, long talks, gentle whispers, late-night prayers. They were each other's safe place. But the devil is never comfortable where there is peace. He hates unity. He hates love. He hates agreement. Just like in the Garden of Eden, when Adam and Eve were enjoying peace, health, and blessings, Satan entered silently, like a whisper behind a smile. And when he gained access, he ruined everything they had. Mark did not know it, but the same thing was creeping into his home. Not loudly, not suddenly. No, the spirit behind divorce enters through small doors. A little unforgiveness, a little comparison, a little bitterness, a little "why aren't you like other men?" A little "why can't you be like other women?" Tiny seeds that slowly grow into thorns. Mark and Clara didn't notice at first. No one ever does. Divorce never starts with shouting. It starts with silence. That cold silence that replaces conversation. That heavy silence that replaces laughter. That painful silence that replaces intimacy. Before we go deeper, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. It supports this message and sends it to someone whose home is silently breaking. And always remember, heaven is watching. Mark thought everything was still normal, but love was leaking out of the relationship like water through a cracked jar. It started one evening. Clara cooked dinner. Mark didn't say thank you. She felt unappreciated. He felt misunderstood. No one apologized. The spirit behind divorce smiled. Another day, Clara found a message on Mark's phone. It wasn't cheating, but it was a little too friendly. Her heart shook. Mark said, "It's nothing," but trust had already shifted. The spirit behind divorce took another step inside. Then came comparison. "You don't act like the husband I prayed for. You're not the woman you used to be." Words spoken from pain, but they opened wider doors. Small fights turned into long arguments. Long arguments turned into weeks without touching each other. Weeks turned into months of bitterness. And bitterness? It always invites anger. And anger always invites destruction. Mark started coming home late. Clara started sleeping on the far edge of the bed. Apologies became rare. Forgiveness became impossible. And love became something they used to talk about in the past. This is how the spirit behind divorce works. It does not destroy homes. It convinces couples to destroy themselves. It whispers, "Don't forgive. Don't apologize. You deserve better. Don't talk about it. Look at other couples. They're happier than you." And little by little, two people who once said, "I can't live without you," begin to believe they can. The final crack happened on a Saturday morning. Mark forgot an important date. Clara exploded. He shouted back. Something broke. Not the marriage certificate, but the unity God planted. That evening, Mark packed a bag. Clara didn't stop him. She only cried. And when the door closed behind him, the spirit behind divorce smiled again. Mark didn't understand what had happened. He blamed Clara. She blamed him. Both forgot that a third voice was behind the entire thing. Months passed. Mark lived alone in a small apartment. Silence became his companion. Regret became his shadow. He realized too late that divorce doesn't just end a marriage. It breaks a destiny. He lost his joy. He lost his peace. He lost the future he dreamed of. And every night he whispered, "If only I had tried. If only I had forgiven. If only I had talked. Maybe things would be different." But some regrets shout louder when it's too late. The truth is, divorce is not just a legal separation. It is a spiritual one. And it always comes with consequences. Scientifically, divorce affects mental health, breaks stability, reduces lifespan, increases depression, and weakens the immune system. Spiritually, it breaks covenant, invites loneliness, and makes room for generational wounds. Children become quiet, hearts become heavy, dreams feel lost, and families break in ways that take years to repair. But here is the hope. Divorce is not God's will. Broken homes are not His plan. The spirit behind divorce is from hell, but the solution comes from heaven. How can a marriage be protected? Communication. Talk even when it hurts. Forgiveness. Forgive even when it feels unfair. Overlooking offenses. Not everything deserves a fight. Commitment. Love is not a feeling. It is a decision. Agreement. Two cannot walk together unless they agree. Fear of God. A heart that honors God will honor its partner. Love, not the emotion but the sacrifice. If your home is breaking, pause, breathe. Don't let the spirit behind divorce take one more step. Invite God into your relationship. Pray together. Apologize. Forgive. Try again. Because marriage is not just between two people. It's between two people and God. Mark wished he could turn back the hands of time, but it was too late. His story is a warning to all of us. Never give the enemy space in your home. Guard your peace. Guard your unity. Guard your marriage. If this story touched you, comment, "Lord, restore my home." Subscribe, like, and share. Someone you know may be on the edge of the same mistake, and your share might save a home. This is Gospel Storytelling Network. Remember, Jesus loves you. It's every day with Jesus.